geopolitical zone. Those to attend the meetings are the 7 state governors in the zone, traditional and religious leaders, lawmakers, non-governmental, youth and women groups. The Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project (SERAP) has approached the Federal High Court in Abuja, asking it to restrain President Muhammadu Buhari from using the Companies and Allied Matters Act 2020 to target activists. SERAP, in a statement issued on Sunday by its SERAP Deputy Director Kolawole Oluwadari, wants the court to bar Buhari from implementing draconian and unlawful provisions of the CAMA 2020, which allows the federal government to arbitrarily merge a new association with an already registered association, to suspend and remove trustees of any association, and to take over funds belonging to any association and transfer such funds to another association on the pretext that the account is dormant. The organization also joined the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami and the Corporate Affairs Commission (CAC) as defendants in the suit. And to Delta State, where the state government says it is ready for the enumeration of all widows' residents in the state for easy and comprehensive access to them as part of its social protection program, Widows Welfare Scheme. Governor Ifeanyi Okowa, who flagged off the exercise with the training of Delta North enumerators to produce a dependable electronic windows compendium, said the program will entrench a merit system and enhance the processes through which government will select those that truly needs its support. The Delta State Widows Welfare Scheme, initiated in 2018, has 5,607 enrollees who are paid monthly stipend from the state government with free healthcare services from accredited healthcare centers across the state, including surgeries. 4 persons were on Sunday burnt to death in a lone accident involving commercial bus at Atoyo inbound Ogbere along Ijebu-Ode Benin Expressway in Ogun State. The Public Relations Officer, Ogun Traffic Compliance and Enforcement Corps, Trade, Babatunde Akimbiyi, confirmed the incident to newsmen in Abeokuta. According to Akimbiyi, the accident, which occurred around 11:50 a.m., was caused by a brake failure and disobedience on the part of the driver of the bus. The Public Relations Officer, Ogun Traffic Compliance Enforcement Corps, said the driver of the commercial bus disobeyed the warning at the diversion point and chose to drive on the black oil in the process. Experienced a brake failure, lost control and ran into the bush, hitting a tree in the process before the vehicle was engulfed in fire, burning 4 passengers to death out of the 14 on board the bus. He said the whereabouts of the remaining 10 cannot be ascertained as the deceased were burnt beyond recognition, adding that the number plate of the vehicle could not be ascertained. Akimbiyi explained that the Ogbere Divisional Police Command had taken over the case, adding that the driver of the tanker loaded with the black oil is already in the custody of the police. The Trace spokesman called on drivers, particularly commercial vehicle drivers, to cooperate and show understanding with traffic managers so as to make the road safe for all road users. Coming up in a moment on our business news, Nestle facilitates 148 billion naira into agri sector. Details in a moment.
1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 600 billion, and the last kobo. Oh yes, we follow the money. It's all about the business and the business of business, the gains and the losses, the bulls and bears, the rise and falls, the risk and the satisfaction of seeing the last kobo rise to millions. On KUFM's Business News, the simple and complex jargons of business just make sense. Get the trending news on the morning market, forecasts, investment opportunities, policy changes, and other breakout information on the ever-busy world of business. KU Business News, Monday to Friday on our news dawn, 6:30 to 7 a.m.
Now in business, the Nigerian Incentive-Based Risk-Sharing System for Agricultural Lending, NESOL PLC, has facilitated over 148 billion naira in finance and investments for agriculture and agribusiness. The Managing Director, Aliyu Abdul Ahmed, disclosed that NESOL a wholly owned corporation of the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, facilitated over 30 billion naira into the sector between January last year to date. The national boss added that the organization had grown its balance sheet to 140 billion naira, equity by 1,415%, and total assets by 87% through prudent management of its resources. The MD disclosed that his organization has recorded an impressive default rate of less than 1%, owing to an aggressive monitoring and remediation strategy. Remediation strategy, I beg your pardon. And that's it on business. And now in sports, Enyimba secures slim win over Rivers United in CAF Confederation Cup. Details in a moment. And now talking sports, Cyril Olisama scored the decisive goal as Enyimba International beat Rivers United 1-0 in their CAF Confederation Cup playoff fixture in Aba on Sunday. The game was held up for several minutes as a result of heavy downpour after just 9 minutes of action. Oliseme netted the winning goal a minute before the hour mark. The People's Elephants played the last 15 minutes of the game with 10 men after Tosio Moyele was sent off. The return leg will take place next weekend in Port Harcourt, and the overall winners will advance into the group stage of the competition. And that's it in sport news. And that's the news, but before we go, let's take a quick recap of the headlines. On the news this morning, Orio-Osawede community protest planned closure of access road by developer. And federal government begins nationwide town hall meetings on insecurity. And finally, on news dawn this morning, 4 dead in Ijebu-Ode Benin Expressway accidents. Please do remember that the continued unity of Nigeria is a collective responsibility. Be sure to play your part. Do not forget, you can listen to us anywhere in the world, either by visiting our website at www.kufm.net or download our mobile app from the Google Play Store. For visual purposes, join us live on YouTube at KUFM Nigeria. KUFM's News Dawn was produced by Lebedum Asagwaram. I am God's Love Orlando, saying thanks for listening and good morning.